Hello everybody, Randall Christy here on the campus of East Central University, and we're about to go live here on Facebook because there's a little bit of attention coming in online and on the radio about this little crisis, which could be a big crisis in my opinion, in Ada, Oklahoma, the hometown headquarters of the Gospel Station Network. Here's what's going on. They're about to cut that cross off the top of that steeple. That's right. They're about to bring a crane in and literally cut it off. And we're not real happy about this. This is on the campus of East Central University. This is a chapel. It was donated for the purpose of prayer chapel 60 years ago. This is a 60-year-old building. And we need some attention on this. We need some people to share this. We're about to go interview some folks live. In fact, coming up in just a minute, we have the head of the foundation at East Central that's going to open the door, and we're going to go in, because not only are they going to require this cross to be cut off, but they're going to have to remove the Bibles out of the chapel. How absurd is this? If you're watching right now or listening, please share it. Let everybody know this is on. It's happening right now, and we really need to get this out far and wide, all of the United States. Please don't stand back and do nothing. Join with us to take action, to stand for the cross. This is the Boswell Chapel. My name's Randall Christy on the Gospel Station Network, and I'm going to walk over here and show you the plaque on the front of this beautiful historic building. It was donated by the Boswell family in 1957, and this plaque was placed on the wall to commemorate that contribution. And I hope you can see it, but we zoom in here, and it says 1957. So 60 years ago, Catherine Boswell family, Catherine P. Boswell family, paid to have this beautiful facility constructed. And, of course, it's a chapel, it's a prayer chapel. On top of it is a steeple, but East Central University is all around us, as you can tell here on the video. It's right in the heart of the campus, Ada, Oklahoma. But Citizens United for Separation of Church and State out of Washington, D.C., has sent a letter to East Central threatening to sue them if they don't cut the cross off the top of that steeple and take all crosses and Bibles out of the chapel. And you know what? The university has just decided to cave in and give them what they're demanding. And, the university people, the administration here, they're all good people. I think they're afraid because Oklahoma's economy is in a situation where they can't afford to spend millions of dollars on a lawsuit. And so they've just decided rather than fight it, they're just going to cave in. And I want to encourage the administrators here not to do this. You're just joining me. We are live here on the campus of East Central University. I'm pleading with you, please share this video. This is another strike against the cross. There is a hate group out of Washington, D.C. that is demanding that East Central University take down this cross. And so far, the administration has decided that they will do so. And so at this time, we're trying to contact the governor, state senators, U.S. senators. We're trying to get as many people involved as possible. And as you can see, walking across the parking lot here, we have a member of the East Central Foundation, and we are going to go into the chapel. We're going to go into the chapel. We're going to see what's in there, because they've been told, the college has been told, that that they must remove the Bibles and the crosses and everything from the chapel. So we're going to go inside, and Mark Hewitt is with me. Mark, thanks for joining me here. And he's with me at the Gospel Station for many years. The Gospel Station Network urges you to share this. This is a developing story, and we're getting some attention, but we need a lot, because, folks, if Christians don't unite, it is almost too late. And we have been told that the demand letter in this beautiful, isn't this a beautiful chapel? We've been here all day, and we've not been able to come in. And I want to say thank you to this fine young man. Tell me your name, sir.
ECU Foundation.
ECU Foundation, and how do you feel about this demand that's being made on East Central?
I really have no comment.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, but I really appreciate you letting us in the building so we can see this beautiful facility. I went to college here.
So did I.
And graduated here. So let's walk on up to the front and see what's in here. We have beautiful podiums, and there is a Bible here on this podium and some Christian books, probably song books. This is must be a journal that was written by someone. Well, here's what the demand letter says, officially released by East Central University a short time ago, is that the college must remove all crosses and Bibles from this facility. And, you know, the administration here at East Central is not, they're not bad people. They're being pressured by a very powerful national group. And we need to get behind them and encourage them to wait, not to act on this until we have more information. What kind of legal grounds do we have to stand on? And we're asking you to share this video, this beautiful chapel. We would hate to see it closed. So there is a demand letter that's been issued. If you just joined us, we're live from Ada, Oklahoma, and inside the historic Boswell Chapel. It's a beautiful facility. People come here to pray. One of the misconceptions is that the cross excludes people that's not Christian. It's just the opposite. The cross says all are welcome. Everyone is welcome to come into this chapel and pray to God. And so it's a shame, seems to me, like so many Christians are just rolling over, giving up. And we don't need to do that. We need to stand our ground. I had a person earlier say, well, isn't this separation of church and state issue? Well, maybe it is, but that's been misinterpreted so badly. You know, church and state separation is not even in the Constitution. It's not there. Go get a copy and read it. It's not there. The issue of separation of church and state came when Thomas Jefferson wrote a letter to the Baptist Convention, trying to convince them. They had heard a rumor that the government was going to endorse a specific denomination as the official religion of the USA, and that is what England did. And he wrote them a letter saying, no, we're not going to allow that to happen. We're going to maintain a wall of separation. So people have taken that and ran with it out of a letter that Thomas Jefferson wrote. It's not even in the Constitution. This is a statement, this cross, this chapel, of our heritage and our history. And I just want to say that we have got to stop letting people steal our heritage and our history in the USA. And I hope that you'll share this with everybody you can think of. And let's do something about this terrible movement around the United States to tear down the cross. Will you stand with us and stand for the cross?
That a D.C. nonprofit is pressuring a university in Oklahoma to remove Bibles, an altar, and the Christian cross from on top of the chapel, which is supposed to be non-denominational.
Before I shared it with any of the people that I know, I wanted to see if you could verify it.
Good call, Lynn. Wish more people would do that. So the video here says that D.C.'s Americans United for Separation of Church and State is the one pressuring the university. So we reached out to them first. Attorney Ian Smith confirmed they did send a letter saying that a cross on a state campus violates the Constitution, which explicitly bars the government from favoring one religion over another.
If it removes the iconography, which is all that we're asking for, it then becomes a space that all students can use for religious worship as they see fit. That increases religious freedom for all of the students.
So the letter written by the group is addressed to East Central University President Atty Peirson, who initially said that they were looking at removing the cross, but then had a change of heart after locals flocked to the chapel in opposition.
I just don't want this building touched.
So the next thing we did was verify the origin of this post. It comes from Randall Christy, a pastor in Oklahoma and an alum of East Central. He's leading the opposition by organizing a rally, sponsoring a petition, even holding events where children paint crosses. Well, there's no news to report right now on whether or not United Americans' request to comply will go to court. Oklahoma State's Attorney Mike Hunter is taking on the case because in a primarily Christian town, they say the chapel at East Central University may become a precedent. So yes, Lynn, we can verify that a Washington nonprofit is calling for a campus chapel to take down its cross.
And here's where it is. Ada, Oklahoma. Let's zoom in a little bit. This southeast of Oklahoma City. And this far north about of the Texas borderline right here. About halfway in between. See, this is the campus, the Oklahoma campus, ECU